Alright, we are doing another cooking video here today. Get some light on the subject. And we got the Instant Pot out. We're going to do saute mode. Today I'm making something called souped up rice, is what my mother used to call it back in the day. And basically I bought, a couple of days ago, I bought a rotisserie chicken from Publix. See, it says right there, Publix Deli. Ate about half of it, and then took the other half of it, and well, what I could get off the bone. There is some waste there, and just sliced it up like this. And this is a very, very easy dish. What I'm going to do here is you don't have to do this. My mother didn't do this when I was a kid, but I bought them, so I'm going to use them. This is some tri-pepper mix. It's yellow, green, and red bell pepper. Going to saute those in that butter right there with a little bit of garlic. If you cook on the truck and you're not using these, yes, they're expensive. It's about $4 for this tube, but they take up less refrigerator space than, say, just a regular old jar of garlic in there. We'll add some pepper to it. I'll add salt and a couple of other things. So I'm going to saute some peppers here, and we will be right back. Alright, so we got our, hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Got our peppers going here in this, what is essentially become garlic butter. Added some seasonal and some pepper to this, and I just want to get these a little bit cooked down before we add in our chicken. God, these smell good. Hoping everybody's doing okay with the Christmas season fast approaching. Let's see if I can't get some of that smoke out of here. Hope everybody's ready to rock around the old Christmas tree or holiday tree or Festivus pole. Festivus for the rest of us. Alright. Now that we got that going, we give it a few more minutes here. And add in the chicken's already cooked, so I'm just warming it through. Man, those actually look better on the video than they do in real life. It's a totally different color than what's on that what's on my screen here. Alright, we're gonna add in our chicken. And stir that around. Ah! There we go. Sorry about that. Now, usually I would add onions to this, celery. You can add a whole bunch of stuff to it, make it like a chicken pot pie type thing. But what we're going to do next, after this gets heated up, is we're going to add cream of mushroom soup. 25% less sodium. This is then our regular product. We're going to mix this. We're going to add half a can of milk and half a can of water. Mix that all up and simmer this down in there. And then we're going to do some Uncle Ben's basmati in the microwave. We're only going to cook it for about a minute, and then the rest of the 30 seconds that you're supposed to cook it, we're going to throw it in there with that. Yeah, that's going to be our dinner tonight. I'm over here in New Concord, Ohio, just off I-70. I don't have to pick up my next load. I dropped I dropped a load last night at the Walmart distribution center in Wintersville, Ohio, which is just outside of Steubenville. And then I don't have to pick up my next load till tomorrow. So I had like a day of rest today, which was nice. And then hopefully I'll be going home on Friday. It's Monday night as we record this. Yes, you could use, why would you? But you could use canned chicken if you wanted to. But for $6, I got a whole rotisserie chicken, and I got 2 meals out of it. So, actually 3, because this is going to make enough for 2 meals right here. Break up some of that chicken in there. Again, we just want to reheat it. And finish cooking our peppers. Interesting flavor I'll add in here. I contemplated adding this or not, but I'll go ahead and do it. A capful, which is probably 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. We're going to go in low sodium soy sauce I'm using. Stir that in there. Ooh, it smells good. What brand of soy sauce? I use Kikkoman. It's what I grew up with. Alright, I don't want to stir this up too much because I want to keep that chicken in little chunks like that, but we'll be right back after this warms up a little bit more. Alright, so a couple more minutes have gone by, and we're going to add our cream of mushroom soup. Yummy! And we'll do our, you can use just water if you want to, but I like to make it a little bit richer. So this is actually about 3/4 of a can of milk. And do the rest with water, just to make sure it's rinsing out that can. Take a knife. Actually, I'm going to reduce this heat to low. Take a knife. Mix this around inside the can here. Just to make sure we get everything. A lot of good movies coming out over the holidays. I'm looking forward to one, going to see the Iron Claw movie. The movie about the Von Erich family. Alright. We'll add in our milk and water mixture. And the work area up a little bit. Mix it all around. It's red and green like Christmas. You know what I'm gonna do? Because that looks a little bit too thick to me. I will rinse out the milk jug with a little bit of water, about another tablespoon of water. And there we go. Thin that out a little. And we will bring that up to a simmer. And we'll simmer that for a few minutes. That's going to heat those peppers the rest of the way through and heat those peppers up the rest of the way through. And it's also going to warm that chicken up. Add in more black pepper there. It's about another 1/4 teaspoon, I would say. Wait for that to come up to a simmer. And then once that comes up to a little bit of a simmer, actually, I'll cover it. I'll go ahead and cover it. Look at this. Ah. No. Put on our glass lid. And wait for that to come up to a simmer. It's already starting to bubble there. And we'll be right back. Alright, that's just coming up to a little bit of a simmer. And I'll let this go for about 5 minutes and then we'll do our rice. Crazy part is I have to unplug this Instant Pot to do the rice because I can't run the microwave and the Instant Pot at the same time. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cook our rice a little bit. Alright, we're back. Yes, a little bit of oil is seeping up. That's the butter. But this rice is going to absorb it. Now, I cooked it for about, it says 90 seconds. I cooked it for about 1:15. Break it up a little bit in here. And in it goes. I will say, the smell of this is not very good, but I think it's just because of the container that it's cooked in. My mother used to use boiling the bag rice. She would boil a couple bags of rice and then throw it in here, but there you have it. I'll add a little bit more pepper. I like black pepper in this. There you have it. What my mother used to call souped up rice. Now, she would not use cream of mushroom. She would use cream of chicken soup because she did not like mushrooms. Or she would use like cream of celery, something like that. There you go. Let that sit a little bit. I'll actually turn off the heat. Let that sit. I'm gonna go eat.